Welcome to a new year. The first A Sandwich of some Lovin podcast of 2019. So excited. And I am Kellie Raspberry Evans. I host this podcast along with my husband.
Hello, Allen.
That's Allen Evans.
That was a good one. That was robust. I'm ready. I'm ready for this new year.
I hope so.
Oh, I'm so ready.
Because you could have fooled me.
What? We've made our bucket lists.
We have.
We're going to talk about that.
We have.
We've got all our Christmas decorations down.
Pretty much, except for a few deer in the front yard.
We got that big 12-foot deer out in the front.
That's a remnant that has to go.
Someone's got to pull that sumbitch down.
That's going to be you.
Yeah, that will be me. And what else have we got done over this holiday?
Well, we hosted a New Year's Eve party. We, what else?
Well, we had Christmas. We had Christmas.
We hosted a New Year's Eve party, and we made our bucket list. That's really all we've done. We also had a very serious stomach bug in the family, and it pretty much knocked us on our butts for a good 2 to 3 days. So that kind of has eaten into a lot of our vacation time.
I mean, I'm still recovering.
I'm fully recovered now.
Not me.
Alan, you've always got stomach issues, so it's kind of hard to tell when you're actually suffering from a virus or flu or bug, or if it's just, a Thursday.
I don't always have stomach issues.
You always have stomach issues. That's why we're making you an appointment to go see the doctor about that.
Yeah, I do need to get some of that taken care of.
Yeah, you do. And yeah, I'm going to find a way to accidentally misplace your toot-making machine.
But yeah, we haven't done a podcast, babe, since December the 20th.
Has it been that long?
It's been that long. It is now what? We're recording on January the 2nd?
Right. We're recording on the 2nd.
And I thought we were going to be good, and people were asking, you guys going to be on? You guys going to do a podcast over the holidays?
We had intentions of doing one.
And I said, oh, yeah, sure, we're going to do one.
Because we love you, our podcast family audience. We do, and we feel connected to you, and we do know and we realize we let you all down. But there were so many excuses I could give you. We were sick. We were busy. And we were lazy when it comes down to it. We should have done one.
We talked about it.
I had grand ideas.
We had big ideas.
Kellie Raspberry Evans had grand ideas. They were all poo-pooed.
But we didn't execute.
Well, I had ideas.
Okay.
And they were poo-pooed.
Well, we didn't execute.
We did not.
But we're here now, and that's what's important. We are here.
And we're going to be here for 2 podcasts a week for the next 52 weeks of the year.
We hope.
Well, unless God intervenes.
Whoa.
Why else would we not be here?
What do you mean?
Well, if God intervenes, we won't be here.
In what way?
God can intervene health or weather, or there's natural disasters. There's all sorts of ways God can intervene.
Oof.
Otherwise, we'll be here twice a week.
You know what? Kellie broke this buzz ball open. She's drinking Usually I drink on the podcast.
Yeah, but Allen on day 2 of the new year is Mr. Healthy Pants.
Can you hear how I'm being mocked just for trying to be a little healthy here in the first month of the year?
We're going completely out of order, but let me just tell you what happened on January 1 of 2019. Allen gets up out of bed. He goes, uses the bathroom. Everybody gets up first thing you go to the bathroom. Then I hear the scale. Ching, 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 ching. When you stand on the scale, that first sound of the numbers. And he's like, that's it, babe. I'm carb free and I'm gluten free. And what else? You said something else.
Oh, I said I was alcohol free.
I'm not drinking. I'm
sugar free, soft drink free.
I'm giving up carbs and gluten.
Basically, I'm just going to eat vegetables and drink water.
And I said, but I was really hoping to have some pancakes. So guess what?
Let's go.
We went to get pancakes.
We went.
And not only did we get pancakes, I'm pretty good at IHOP. I get the 2x2x2. It's 2 pancakes, 2 eggs, any way you like them. I prefer mine scrambled. And then 2 either sausage links or bacon. And I get the 2 sausage. Allen decides.
After my big proclamation, I got the, it's like the 2x2 by 2
multiplied by 10.
By 2. Yeah, it had everything Kellie just described, plus
but more.
3 more types of sausage, toast.
And pancakes.
Now.
And hash browns.
Now, yeah, and hash browns.
And eggs.
Now, Pancho was our waiter at the International House of Pancakes. And Pancho...
It was a new thing they just added to the menu, apparently, to celebrate the new year.
Pancho runs me out one pancake in this gigantic platter.
Right.
And this was after my big proclamation earlier in the morning.
No carbs, no gluten. And Alan says, oh, I only got one pancake? And I said, why are you complaining? Look at all the other food in front of you. It was a mountain of meat. A mountain. So Alan's like, you're right. I'm not going to say anything. Well, then guess what? They realized their mistake in the back. So not only did they bring you an extra pancake, they brought you 2 more pancakes. So now Alan had a 3-stack along with 2 pieces of toast, 3 different types of pork products. And you did your business.
I did. And I wonder why I have a stomachache.
Well, you were coming off a bug. But then today he decides that now he's going to start his diet. He ordered French onion soup. Hold the crouton.
Why are you mocking me?
Hold the crouton.
Here's why.
Who holds the crouton in French onion soup?
Me. Here's why Kelly's mocking me. Because she is clearly not on her
Not yet.
diet yet.
Not yet. It's coming.
Clearly not.
No, I'm not.
Okay, well, why do you besmirch me? Why are you besmirching
It's just funny
me?
that you're so, I mean, it's like you're so adamant one
Hey,
minute and
you know
so
what?
not adamant the next.
You know what?
But then again, you're judgy.
You know,
Not that you're just, it's one thing to be on a diet.
When am I
It's another
judgy?
thing to be judgy.
when am I judgy? Don't answer that. You know
Judgy
what?
dieters are annoying.
You know what? I have a podcast family vacation. I gotta be looking.
I do too.
gotta be looking right for. So I need to
I do
start
too.
early. It's gonna take me a while to get ready for this.
It's going to take me a while too. I'm just easing into it.
Listen, when we go on this vacation, the people that come on this podcast vacation with us, they're gonna be able to bounce a quarter off my abs.
I wouldn't go so far
All
as
right,
to say that.
they're gonna bounce a quarter off my abs.
Well, they can throw quarters at you. But regardless of what they can bounce off of your abs,
Yes.
you're going to wear a Speedo because that's your jam.
Oh, I'm so gonna wear a Speedo.
People always suspect that Alan is European
yes,
when he is not. He's an American that just happens to like skimpy swimwear.
You know why? Because it makes everybody so incredibly tense.
I'm over it. I'm over
you're
being
over
tense
it
about it.
But yeah, but the people that come on the family vacation with us,
Hey, just be
I
prepared.
don't care. I don't care. You're looking at a guy who, at this point in my life, I don't care.
I'll be in a bikini.
I don't care.
I'll be in a bikini. I'll be in shape and in a bikini. I'm not going to want people to bounce quarters off of me, but they can look at me.
Are they going to bounce quarters off your butt?
No, those quarters would sink.
Oh my god! They'd go right into the coin slot.
I think I got more laughter on the dance floor when it came to the back that thing up dance.
Oh yeah,
You're a big fine woman. Won't you back that thing? And I'm like trying to do my booty bounce. There was like a mashup of booty songs.
yeah.
And I was trying to get my booty going, and I was jiggling and shaking. I got a. It was a comedic moment.
I don't know that I saw that.
Yeah.
I might have been over at the bar, but you know what, babe? We're kind of scatter shooting here.
Yeah,
and,
we got
and
an order of things
part of
we're gonna do.
part of my job here on the podcast, whether people know it or not, is to keep us on track.
You are the captain of the ship.
Yes. Otherwise, we would just kind of talk about nothing for an hour and have no direction.
We've been talking.
So I'm going to get the minnow pointed the right direction here.
But we have been talking.
All right. So here's what we're going to cover.
All right.
A little Christmas recap.
Okay.
A lot of stuff happened over Christmas. A lot of funny stories. A lot of stuff we want to share with our podcast audience. 2 movie reviews. Maybe we'll just review those real quick.
Well, the movies we saw.
We saw 2 movies.
We're not going to do the Hallmark Christmas movies. I'm not going to review those because everybody knows how those go. But we will review the ones we saw in the theater.
We mentioned the stomach flu. I'm not sure. I mean, how much poop talk and stomach talk are we going to get into?
I don't know if we want to go into detail on that. It was just ugly that in sickness and in health, for better for worse, was put into practice.
It's one thing when one person's sick and then the other one's kind of helping them out. It's another when both of them are sick.
It
Both
was bad.
husband and wife are sick. Basically,
It was bad.
alternating running to the pot.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, it was bad, guys.
there's something else that happened. I don't think we can tell.
No,
on the
we're
pod.
not gonna tell that.
Okay. Hey, I don't blame you. I wouldn't either.
Thank you, honey.
I wouldn't either. Now, I've told stories about me doing that, but
Yeah,
we don't
let's
have
not
to.
tell-
Are you sure it's funny?
It's not funny. How is it funny?
I've told a story about
It's
me
not
doing that.
funny. There's nothing funny about it. It's just embarrassing.
Well, then let's tell it. That's what we do.
Why?
Yeah, we'll tell that.
Alan!
And then,
no.
and then we're going to cover our. We made our bucket lists on New Year's Eve.
That was also equally as embarrassing. And we were sick as dogs doing it, guys.
No.
It was awful. We had been in bed with stomach flu.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and, even though we were not diagnosed, I'm going to self-diagnose. We had the stomach flu.
We did.
Like a 48-hour battle with it. But we were like, man, we got this tradition. We've made these reservations. We're going to go out to dinner and we're going to make our bucket list. So we probably infected that restaurant. What if we did?
And you know what?
Bad. That was not responsible of us.
It was a really nice restaurant.
We were miserable.
And we had a gift card, and it was a really nice dinner, and we'll get into it. We couldn't really enjoy ourselves.
Awful.
Okay, we'll get into bucket list, and then we're going to talk about, I've mentioned the podcast family vacation. If this is the first time you've listened or you're not caught up, we'll get you caught up on what
we're so excited people are actually going with us.
What we're talking about
it's
there.
So exciting.
Now, I think that'll be an hour's worth of stuff. We've got some letters that we could maybe get to.
These are ever from 2018.
These are awesome, though, and I want to do these at some point, but I don't know that we're...
Let's get going.
Okay, well, let's get going. But before we do all that, let's take care of some business.
What an honor to be the first podcast sponsor of 2019. How about that? So a lot of people are looking for a fresh start. January 1, man, you want to hit the ground running.
I'm trying to get a fresh start.
Except for that little trip up at IHOP, you want to make healthier choices.
I'm being besmirched.
And for a lot of us, it's not just about losing weight. It's just about being healthy, right? Let's make it positive. It's not about losing weight. It's about gaining health. But resolutions are hard. They say 80% of us fail at sticking to resolutions, which is why we do bucket lists and don't call them resolutions. There's no quick fix when it comes to better health. It's just about, starting good daily habits that become routine for you. And that's where ritual comes in. This is the obsessively researched vitamin for women. Sorry, honey, this isn't for you. This is for the women listening to the podcast right now. Rituals Essentials that have the nutrients that most of us don't get enough from in our diets, especially when you're trying to cut things out of your diet. You're not only cutting the bad stuff, a lot of times you're cutting the good stuff too. But Ritual has the purest, cleanest forms of all the nutrients you're missing. And it's just too easy to take capsules every day. My problem is when they give you like 12 you're supposed to take every day and you take those little pills of the week with you. I'm not taking 12 pills a day. I can handle 2. And the thing I love about Ritual is the taste. They have this fresh minty taste. It's almost like taking a little breath freshener.
No burp.
You don't have that fishy burp and aftertaste with Ritual.
No burp.
From D3 to omega-3, Ritual Essential for Women fills all the gaps in your diet. So if you are obsessive about labels, like Alan is apparently now with that gluten-free stuff, it's also allergen-free, sugar-free, non-GMO, vegan-friendly for you vegans if you're starting that out as your resolution. A subscription is easy to start. It's easy to snooze too. And only $1 a day to have all the essential nutrients that your body needs delivered every month.
Better health doesn't happen overnight, babe. So start your year with Essential for Women, a small step that helps create a healthy foundation for 2000. Easy for me to say.
You're not even drinking.
And I'm not even drinking. 2019. I'm just not used to saying 2019. But it is 2019 and beyond. Visit ritual.com. Now I'm going to do this. /sandwich to start your ritual today. That's ritual.com/sandwich.
Got that?
No
Get
burp.
started. Hey, it's 2 pills a day. You can do that.
No burp.
If you do burp, it'll be minty fresh.
Yes. All right, babe. So Christmas. Give us your top 3 highlights from Christmas.
Oh, wow. Top 3 highlights from Christmas. Well, we were very excited that we did procure the one thing our son Cole wanted, which was this scooter bike transforming
Viro. Viro.
They do a lot of commercials on the channel.
Hashtag not an ad.
It's not an ad.
No.
Trust me. We paid more than full price. Because if it's the only thing your child is asking for, I mean, literally the only thing he was asking for, he saw the commercials on TV, and they were also available through Target. Well, they were sold out everywhere. And so I was on the email waiting list for Target, and I would wake up at like 8:00 in the morning, and the email came in at like 6:30 a.m. that they were back in stock. But by the time I'd log on at 8 a.m. over Christmas break or whatever, they would be gone. So I said, we got to bite the bullet and order this thing off of Amazon, which was charging about $50 more. Not the end of the world because it was expensive anyway. So then I placed my order, and guess what it says? Not guaranteed shipment until after Christmas. We were like, wonk, wonk, but what are we going to do? That was the literal only option that we had. So I placed the order, and Christmas miracle, it came. It came before Christmas.
It did, because
so that was exciting.
That was the only thing he asked for.
The only thing that child asked for until 2 days before Christmas when he asked for a video game.
Then he wanted a video game.
That I screwed up.
You did.
I screwed up.
But that's okay.
I told his grandparents, he asked, there were 2 video games he asked for, and I bought one of them, and I accidentally told his grandparents the same one instead of the opposite one, so he got 2 of the same thing. And it was just like, wonk, wonk. So I screwed up on that, but score on the bike.
Score on the Vero. Score on the Vero.
He loved it except for the wipeout part with tears, but we learned quickly.
Oh, well, that was my fault. I put it in the little bicycle mode for him, and it gives it kind of a higher center of gravity than the scooter mode. For any of you parents who
can ride a bike,
have
right?
a Vero, yeah, he can ride a bike.
It's just different,
but it's different because this has a motor
and no pedals.
It has an electric motor. Yeah, it has a throttle. It's like a little motorcycle, when you put it in the bike mode. And it was damp that morning, and the wheels they were slick.
But he was so excited and wanted to try it.
Yeah,
he did have a helmet. No elbow and knee pads.
But he wiped out hard, and then after that he said,
bad.
"No, I'm not doing the bike mode anymore. I'll do the scooter mode."
So that was highlight number 1. We got what he wanted in time for Christmas.
That's a good highlight.
Highlight number 2, which was also.
Can I give you one of my highlights?
Oh, I thought you were going to give him my 3.
Are you going to give all 3, and then I'll give 3, or do you want to alternate?
Whatever. You're the captain.
Am I?
Go ahead, Captain.
Why are you making that face?
I'm deferring to you.
I think that buzzball's hitting you hard.
I'm going to tell you, there's a lot of alcohol
I know.
volume.
Last time you had
content.
one of those things, you got knocked out.
Alcohol volume per content? How do you say that?
Alcohol percentage by volume.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Alcohol 20% by volume.
Right.
That's a lot.
So yeah, if this is...
And it's not...
Well, look at it. If it's like, this is 100%, the sphere, like that much... 20% is alcohol.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like...
It's a good buzz.
Well, that's like doing a shot and a half.
It's good.
Yeah, that's like doing...
good. And, I'm having the margarita buzz ball tonight. I've had the mudslide one. Really good.
Tell you what.
Look for them. And it's woman-owned. And we need to have the inventor of these on our podcast this year. She's really great. Go ahead, honey.
For as much as we've talked about them,
She's good.
we should have her on.
It's an inspirational story.
Maybe we can talk to her about making some of these...
She can
real commercials.
Yeah. All right. So go ahead with yours if we're going to go back and forth.
Oh, I thought that the Christmas service we went to was really nice. Mm-hmm. We went down to a church that Kelly and I were going to a church, and the pastor there, Pastor Sam Dennis, he left.
He retired.
He retired and was doing some teaching for a while and some missionary work and traveling around. But he decided to try to renovate a church down in Dallas called Junius Baptist Church.
Junius Heights.
And now they're calling it the Church of Junius Heights or something like that.
Junius Heights, yeah.
So Kelly and I
went there as a baby.
Yeah, he went there as a kid. So Kelly and I went down there in September to help renovate the church.
Well, really brief aside about Pastor Sam. Pastor Sam is the one that led Allen to the Lord, and before he retired, Allen was the last person he baptized.
Yeah, so I love Pastor Sam.
That's a big deal.
I love Pastor Sam. So, we've been keeping in touch with him and watching how the church has become renovated. He was trying to get it ready for Christmas service, and we actually went down there for candlelight Christmas Eve service, and that was really, really nice. We took all the kids down there. The church was full. It's one of these really old-time churches, it's like wood pews, wood floors.
It's really shocking how big we have become as a society because when this church was built, people were just smaller. And so the pews are the original pews, and it's like theater seating where the seats kind of the where your butt goes collapses and goes up like old movie theater seats. And
it's hard to fit in those seats.
There's no leg room
for the Raspberry Evanses.
Oh, when we're big people, and it's just, he said they're going to have to reconstruct all the pews because we're just bigger as a society. It's incredible how much we've grown
from the 50s. Yeah,
from the 40s and 50s.
40s
it's
and
crazy.
50s. But that was one of my highlights. I thought that was a very nice service. And
do your thing.
One thing about
they had a live nativity.
Yeah, they had a live nativity. But one thing about Pastor Sam that I do really enjoy about Pastor Sam
is imitating him.
Well, that too, but he is on schedule.
Yes,
he starts on time, and he ends on time.
Yes, he is very punctual. I went to a Baptist church growing up where the end of the service was negligible. You did whatever, negotiable, negligible, whatever. He would go as long as he wanted to go, sing as many songs as they wanted to sing. You know, you got out when you got out. Pastor Sam is 1 hour service.
Yeah,
and he's a very punctual man. But tell him about the nativity.
Well,
honey.
No. I don't think this
Come
is
on,
gonna.
do your
I don't think this is gonna.
It's cute,
but it's not gonna go over well because nobody knows what Pastor Sam sounds
I know
like.
it, and I think it's cute.
Okay, so we get there to the church and we're saying hello to Pastor Sam. And
he's so excited to see us.
Oh, he's very excited. Gives us a big hug.
Who isn't excited to see us?
Gives us a big hug, and he said, yeah, somebody came to me and they said they had a problem. And I said, what's the problem? See, I can't even do it.
So good.
And
You're so embarrassed.
I said, what's the problem? And they said, baby Jesus is sick. And I said, oh, okay. We don't have baby Jesus. We'll just use a doll. That's it. I don't know why you like that so much.
That's so cute.
Okay, I don't even. People
you do it better when you're not embarrassed.
People will have no idea.
That's Pastor Sam.
That's Pastor Sam.
Baby Jesus is sick.
Baby Jesus is sick.
Gotta use a doll.
Gotta use a doll. You just gotta know Pastor Sam, I guess, to think that's funny. But
I bet a lot of people listening to this podcast know Pastor Sam. Anyway,
it's funny. He talks like that, and then during the service, he gets his old Gibson Hummingbird, that acoustic guitar, and just busts out this beautiful song.
Well, here's the thing about Pastor Sam. Pastor Sam started off as a rock and roll guy.
He used to be in a band.
He used to busk for tips and stuff on the street corners and stuff and play in rock and roll bands. And then he went into the advertising business. He owned his own advertising agency. And then he got called to preach. And he started a church before he went to seminary. So he started a church because he was called, and then went to seminary as he was building the church. And that's the church we were going to.
Yeah. So anyway, it was really nice to see Pastor Sam, and that was one of my highlights. Why don't you do another? I don't think we're going to have time for 3 apiece, but let's just give me another.
Well, Alan surprised the heck out of me. My big gift this year, which was I thought I was doing really good for Alan. I got him. What did I get you, baby? I got you.
You got me a lot of stuff.
I got him a lot of stuff. I thought
you got me
exciting stuff.
You got me a jacket?
A jacket?
Well, I ordered it myself, but it was from you. My leather jacket. My blazer.
That doesn't count.
Why?
You can't say that's from me. I had zero to do with that.
I showed you different ones, and I tried on different ones, and you said you didn't like that.
That doesn't count.
Well, okay.
I got Alan a pressure washer, which I thought that was a big deal. Mm-hmm. Are you excited about it, really?
Yeah. I can't wait to get out there and pressure wash that deck.
Alan, be honest. You're acting like you're not excited. You are.
No, I'm glad I have that.
I got him a big
because
pressure
our deck
washer.
is really dirty.
He's been talking about getting the deck pressure washed for a long time.
Right.
And I was like, I'm going to surprise him. So I got him a big pressure washer. He really is excited, despite the fact that he's not acting like it now. I got him a, what do you call the beanbag thing? What's it called?
Oh, cornhole.
Cornhole
you got
game.
Me Cowboys cornhole.
I got him a Dallas Cowboys cornhole game, which was another big surprise, right?
Yeah, that'll be fun in the summer.
And what was your other? I got you like 3
Bike.
things. The bicycle. He wanted this bicycle. He decided that he wanted to start riding a bicycle, but of course he wants the nicest one. So I was like, no, you don't need that.
Wait a second. I don't know that it was the nicest one. It's not an entry level bike, but it's not the nicest one.
I was like, let's go to Walmart.
But it's a nice bike.
I was like, let's go to Walmart, get you a bike. He's like, no, let's go to the professional bike shop. And it was a nice bike. And I was like, no, you don't need that. Why don't we just wait and I'll get it to you for Valentine's Day because you can't even ride it now anyway. I was being the killjoy. Like, I'm very good at doing that.
Yes.
Did I fool you?
You did.
Because I surprised him and got him the bike. So that was your 3 big presents. My big present, you guys, I was shocked. I had zero clue. Was a Louis Vuitton tote bag.
Well, that's pretty highfalutin there, that Louis Vuitton.
It was very highfalutin. And you know how cheap I am. So I was partially like, yay, oh no, yay, oh no. One of those kind of things.
But your husband's not cheap.
I know. That's the problem with our relationship.
Well, no, I'm not as thrifty as you.
You're nowhere near as thrifty as I am.
But I mean, I like value when I spend money. I like value, but when it comes to nice things, I like buying you nice things.
I carry that Louis Vuitton. I'm like, I'm going to be buried with that Louis Vuitton because it's expensive. And today we were shopping at Nordstrom Rack because, I'm going to find a bargain. We got some good bargains today at Nordstrom Rack, didn't we?
Found some good bargains.
And I'm like, I was so afraid somebody's going to steal my Louis Vuitton. The whole time, I'm like panicked.
But tell them,
I have to have a hand on my Louis Vuitton. I had it on my shopping cart, but I had to have a hand on it the entire time.
Well, describe it because it doesn't really look like a Louis Vuitton.
It doesn't, unless you...
It's on the down low. That's why I thought you'd like it.
Louis Vuitton on the down low.
Right.
Because one thing is about me is the label stuff.
You're not a big label person.
I'm not a big label person.
Right.
I like good stuff. I like good stuff on sale. But
these never go on sale.
These never go on sale. But it's like it's black, but it's got embossed on it the LV. So you have to. I mean, I didn't even see it at first.
It's a tote.
It's a tote. But you have to really kind of look for the label. But it was. Whew, man.
But Kelly's very...
It's the nicest bag I own.
She's very practical too. So, I mean, it's a practical bag. It's like one you can use every day.
For my 50th birthday, I splurged and bought myself a $200 Tory Burch. And I struggled with that. I struggled with it. I was like, man, I don't really need this. This is not, but it's my 50th birthday. I'm going to do it. And I did it. And I carried, honey, did I carry that Tory Burch?
Yeah.
Everywhere I went until it was just like starting to fall apart.
Well, I think you'll like this one.
And that's why Alan went and got me another tote. It was a Tory Burch tote that I splurged and spent $200 on. We're not going to say how much Louis Vuitton was.
Well, and I tell you what, when you go buy something like that, ladies, Did
they treat you well when you bought it?
I'm sure some of you have bought a handbag like that before.
Did they treat you well? Like you were Mr. Big Pants?
Well, I'm trying to get there.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Or maybe some of your husbands have bought something like that. They affix their lips so hard on your posterior when you are buying one of those things. It is so nice. Sir, can I get you a bottled water? Well, why, yes, thank you. Oh, okay, I'll be back today. Bottled water. Sir, would you like me to gift wrap this? I want a lovely presentation for your wife. Well, yes, actually, would you please gift wrap that for me? Oh, yes, no problem. Nice box and ribbon. And
it was nice.
Boy, sir, I'd just like you to know that anything that happens to this bag in 5 years, you bring it right back. We will take care of it. And I'm like, oh, well, thank you. That's very nice.
4 years and 6 months from now, I'm going to stomp on that thing. I'm going to stomp on it. I'm going to run the car over it.
Oh, man. So I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like it, baby.
I do like it. It's perfect. So that was another highlight.
Okay, here's one more highlight. Maybe we should move off Christmas and keep going here. Why don't we do a little business, and then we'll finish with this highlight.
Is it going to be about Larry?
That has to do with Larry.
I figured it would. All right. Oh, here's another thing. I was really excited. I have a Third Love bra, and I got an email today that they were having a special on Third Love bras. They go on sale from time to time, special sales. So once you get into the family, you'll find out about those. But the thing about Third Love bras is once you become part of the Third Love bra family, you will never leave. I'm telling you, ladies. Third Love is going to change the way you feel about bras and bra shopping. Used to be you'd have to go, if you could buy them off the rack at some of these cheap stores. If you go to the department stores that are known for their bras, the women come in and they like manhandle you to get the right fit for your bra. You don't have to do that with Third Love. They have a fit finder quiz. It takes about a minute. You'd be surprised at how accurate it is just from this little online quiz. And Third Love, they are the industry leader with 70 sizes, including its signature half cup sizes.
Half cup?
Yeah. A lot of times, I'm a full C. But when weight fluctuates after babies, after losing weight, if that's one of your New Year's resolutions, you'll find that you're lose weight in your breasts as well. And you'll go to those stores and you're like, why is this B or C cup not fitting me? I'm spilling out of it or I'm not filling it up enough. It's probably because you're a half cup size. Well, Third Love has got you covered.
So if you're a double D, but not a triple D, you're telling me that there's a Third Love bra for you.
Well, you don't understand how. Yes, there is. There is a Third Love bra for you. Because like I said, they have cups that range from A through H, ladies. bands up
Whoa.
to 48. And like I said, 50% of women fall in between the standard cup sizes. So that half cup size, it's for you. It's a game changer. They have straps that don't slip, which I love. They don't have tags in the back, so there's no itching. The cups mold to your body. They have the cotton t-shirt bras and cotton underwear. I work with a girl and she says that Third Love panties are her absolute favorite. She'll never wear anything else. Third Love knows there is a perfect bra for everyone. So right now they're offering our listeners 15% off your first order. So go to, it's a special web address. It's not a code. I get more emails about this than anything else. What's the code for the bras? What's the code for the bras? There's not a code. It's a web address. Okay. It's thirdlove.com/sandwich. Go to thirdlove.com/sandwich. You'll find your perfect fitting bra. You'll get 15% off your first purchase at thirdlove.com/sandwich. And then you'll get special offers throughout the year in your email, in your inbox. It's great. Love it. One of the best things I've done for myself.
Third Love, babe. Half cup sizes.
It's truly a big
every
deal
time
for
you
women.
say,
You don't understand, but it is a big deal.
well, how do you know I don't wear bras? I wear panties on my head.
That is true. That is true.
Why are you laying out on me?
I was just wondering where you were going to go with that. Okay, your last Christmas memory, and then we'll move on to something else.
Last Christmas memory. Okay, so Christmas evening, Christmas night, me, Kelly, and all the kids go over to my mom and dad's house, where my sister, her husband JD, and their girls, our two nieces, Violet and Beatrice, they're already over there.
Oh, by the way, Violet is going to be a guest on an upcoming podcast.
Yeah, she may. We may have Violet on.
Oh, she definitely will. We promised her.
She wants to defend
Pete the attack
She wants to
dog.
defend Pete, yeah. So anyway, we go over there, and I swear, we are not in that house 30 seconds. And all of a sudden, everyone starts yelling. The children mostly, like, oh, my goodness, oh, no! Larry decided to leave a freaking turd trail in my mom and dad's house right when we got there.
That's our fault. I'm
And
not
I'm
going
like,
to blame
Larry,
the dog for that.
what are you doing?
I know.
Kelly,
it was bad.
I posted a video. If you go on my Instagram at the Alonzo 1971, it's in our highlights under Larry.
Under highlights.
Yeah.
A dog pooping video is
I
in the
couldn't
highlights.
believe it. So I start filming this. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. If you go back and listen to that video, babe, you're in the back cackling. You think it's so funny.
I was embarrassed. It's one of those things where you laugh because you're embarrassed.
So you're doing nervous laughter?
Yeah. I was embarrassed. It was your parents' home.
And then my dad just sat there the whole time in his easy chair, and everyone's running around. I'm running around trying to clean it up. The children are going crazy. Everyone's saying they're choking because it smells so bad. And it did smell bad.
He did.
And then Kelly went and sat by my dad, and you said...
He was growling.
You thought my dad was growling.
He was growling.
Okay, why don't you imitate what you heard? Now, I asked...
That's what I heard.
Now, I asked my dad about this.
And I was afraid to say anything.
You thought my dad was mad?
I thought he was at his wit's end.
You thought because just of all the yelling and screaming and the dog just crapped in his house on Christmas? Now, I asked my dad about this, and he denies any knowledge of this.
Maybe it was subconscious.
I asked him. I said, I told him. I said,
can't believe you threw me under the bus by asking him.
I did throw you on Front Street. I said, Kelly says after Larry crapped on your floor on Christmas night that you were growling.
Yeah, you threw me under the bus with that one.
And he said, what? Really? And I said, yeah. Kelly said you were going... And he goes, well, I don't think I was. Sometimes he said, I'm really congested and I'm getting over a cold. Maybe that was it.
I think he was suppressing his anger. But this is the thing I learned from that is I can't trust you.
Hey.
Some things you say to your,
Listen, we're going to do
when we talk to each other about our parents, we don't go to each other's parents. Like if you said something to me about my parents, I wouldn't go to my parents and say something.
Babe, my dad doesn't care though. You know
I'm embarrassed that you told him that I said he was growling.
He doesn't care. He thinks it's funny.
You think that, but I don't think that. I'm embarrassed.
Oh, okay. Well, he doesn't care. He was like, no, I wasn't doing that. He doesn't care.
Okay. Well, see if Jerry Raspberry cares.
Hey, when you're my dad's age, you don't care about much, okay?
He was growling.
You don't care about much.
He was growling. And then to emphasize my point that he was growling, we needed somebody to dog sit for us. And your dad was less than enthusiastic.
He wasn't real enthused about doing that.
Yeah.
But he did.
He did.
But he did.
Because it's family.
Right.
And it ended up being great. No accidents. Larry was perfect.
Yeah.
But
what?
Just say, but he was not thrilled with having to do
that.
That
had nothing to do with you accusing him of growling.
No, with him pooping on the floor. That's what it had to do with.
No, I don't think he was real cool with that.
Yeah.
I mean, it was on the wood, at least.
At least.
It wasn't on the rug.
Yeah, that's the truth.
All right. Speaking of pooping, this Kelly and I was telling Kelly this. I would never wish the stomach flu on my worst enemy.
Well, there's a couple people we might wish it on.
Yeah, let's be honest. There are a few that I would wish it on.
There's a couple people, yeah.
Most people I would not. There were 3 nights in a row that I swear I slept 2 hours.
Well, okay, here's the deal. Alan and I went to this China buffet that we love.
Now, we're not pinning this on the China buffet.
No, well, I mean, tell you, I initially I thought it was the China buffet because it was a crab leg night. And Alan loaded up on the crab legs, and I did not. I just ate, my stuff that I normally eat at the China buffet, which, by the way, y'all, oh my gosh, it's one of my favorite pleasures in life. So we waited in line. We how long did we wait? 30 minutes for that China buffet?
About 30 minutes,
It was fabulous, though. But we left so full, like sick of ourselves.
Yes.
So in the middle of the night, Alan gets sick. Now, I'll be honest.
Which is a common occurrence.
When Alan overeats, he has stomach issues. He has a gentle stomach. So I'm thinking, me personally, I just went to bed feeling extremely full. So I thought Alan maybe ate some bad seafood. That's what I thought. And food poisoning is not contagious, right? Either you both share in that or you don't. Well, the next day, I started getting that feeling. I woke up still full, and that's not normal. And that feeling like I feel like I'm going to throw up.
Me too.
It's like up to your chest. Like,
right.
Oh my God, I feel like I'm going to throw up. I never threw up. Slept all day. We pretty much slept all day. We just wasted a day.
No energy. Completely zapped.
But Alan's going to the bathroom all day.
Well,
Not me. Until that night. So mine was more of a delayed reaction. So then I know, well, I don't think it's food poisoning because food poisoning is more immediate, like what you had. Food poisoning is way more immediate. This is a bug. It was bad.
It's one of those where I was sitting on the pot at 2:30 a.m. And I needed a pot in my lap too to throw up in.
Yeah,
it was that bad.
Yeah, but we never threw up.
But I never threw up.
We never threw up. We just felt like we were going to throw up. The other stuff it was bad, y'all. And then New Year's Eve, we're hosting a New Year's Eve party. And I'm thinking, how the heck are we going to be able to host a New Year's Eve party when we're literally running to the bathroom every 20 minutes?
Yeah.
And so we started chugging Pepto-Bismol to plug us up. I mean, basically that's what it was, right?
But what happened the night before?
Alan, don't tell that. It's so bad.
It's not. It happens to everybody.
No.
Okay. I'm not going to tell it because you don't want me to. Now, if you want to just be authentic with our listeners and let them into
everything.
I tell everything. I tell everything. Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
Sure, I do.
You didn't tell who you wish diarrhea on. You just didn't tell who you wish the stomach flu on. Right? So you can be honest to a point.
It's a funny story.
It's not funny.
Okay.
Why is it funny?
All right, I'm not going to tell it.
It's embarrassing.
I think it's funny.
Obviously, everybody can tell what I'm talking about now.
Well, then tell them because I've.
Oh,
okay. All right. Yeah, that's fine. You're disappointing a lot of people right now.
I think they get it.
No, they don't. They have no idea.
Based on the fact of what we're talking about.
Okay.
For better, for worse, in sickness and in health.
You can assume that.
Anyway, it was bad, y'all.
It was really bad. Let's just say this. Here, I'm just going to leave it at this.
Oh no!
Like I came back from my 50th. No, listen. I'm not going to give it up.
You're giving it up by saying what you're going to say because I know what you're going to say.
No, but I came back from like my 50th trip to the pot. You're going to say it that second night.
You're going to tell. You might as well tell it. You're going to say it.
And hey, I thought Kelly would be in bed.
Alan, you're telling it.
Okay. Well, I'm trying to tell it in a nice way, but
there's no nice way to tell it.
Okay, then you tell it.
It was bad. Let's just say it was bad.
Let's just say that
you hear stories about this happening to other people. You're like, oh, come on.
This happens to me at least once a year. That's why I don't think it's a big deal.
You hear other people tell it. You're like, there's no way. Of course, you're a grown adult. That doesn't happen.
Right.
Let me just tell you.
It happens.
The stomach flu.
It happens.
It happens.
Yeah.
And it's bad.
Oh.
And it's embarrassing.
Then you got to.
And then your husband busts you on your podcast. But that's okay because not everybody has a podcast.
No, I'm not trying to bust you. I'm just trying
But it was bad.
I want you to tell a story that's very relatable.
It's not relatable. That's never ever happened to me before in my life.
Listen,
how is that relatable?
What's never happened to you?
What everybody knows we're alluding to.
See,
anyway,
you tried to trust one and it didn't work out.
I didn't try to trust one. I was asleep. I was asleep.
Oh no! Oh gosh!
I wasn't trying to trust one. I was completely asleep.
I told Kelly that's even worse. It's one thing to trust one and then that doesn't work out for you. It's another.
Alan!
It's another thing when it's in your sleep.
Alan, why? Why are you being so cruel? That's cruel.
You started this podcast by besmirching me.
Besmirching you how? That you being in a bad mood?
No, besmirching me about my New Year's resolutions.
That's not the same thing.
Babe,
it's saying you're not sticking to a diet.
This happens to everybody.
It does not happen to everybody.
And nobody even knows what we're talking about.
Oh my God.
All right, let's move on from the stomach flu.
Anyway, so we go to host the New Year's
we're still
Eve.
talking about it?
No, we go on to host the New Year's Eve party, and I'm telling you, y'all, I mean, up until about noon that day, when we're like, it was even later than that, 3 o'clock maybe, Alan's thinking, I'm not going to be able to go. I said, you have to go. I said, what if you just come like at 10 o'clock and you can just kiss me at midnight or something? Because you have to come. It was like one of those, like, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? So we went. Y'all, I was the only sober person maybe at that New Year's Eve party.
I wasn't far behind you either.
Alan thought
I hardly had anything
Alan
to drink.
white wine thinking that would be gentle on his stomach.
It was better on my stomach than whiskey.
I tried drinking one vodka soda. I'm like, I can't do it. So I just chugged water all night. And I'm trying to dance and I'm trying to be, because, I'm trying to be the good hostess and I'm out there dancing and stuff. Y'all, it was a... But we rang in the new year.
With clenched butt cheeks.
We did it. It was fine. No, we were plugged up by that point with so much Pepto-Bismol.
Well,
but then the next day, okay. Oh, we totally glossed over. Okay, December 30th. We're so out of order. You're supposed to be captaining the ship.
Well, I'm trying to, babe, but you're...
I know, we're going off on different directions. December 30th. We've been sick all day, but we're like, I've got this reservation, this really nice restaurant. We have to go do our bucket list. That's our tradition. We have to go do it. So we go to this restaurant and we're sitting there and we order food. And we're like, I ordered a glass of wine. I'm like, why am I drinking this wine? I couldn't even drink it. We couldn't even finish I took 2 bites of my food. I'm like, I can't even eat it.
I ordered a steak. I took 2 bites. And I was like, I can't eat it.
I ordered this plate of scallops. I ate 1 scallop. I'm like, I can't do it. So we just boxed it all up and brought it home. But we did sit there and go through our bucket list. We have this red notebook, and we encourage
hold on.
Other couples to do this.
Okay, hold on.
What?
Before we get off the topic of the stomach flu.
Why do we want to continue that?
Let me just do a public service announcement. The stomach flu is transferred. You know how the stomach flu is transferred? I call it BTHTM. You know what that means?
Butt to hand to mouth?
Butt to hand to mouth. So at some point, someone touched their butt, it got on their hands, and then you...
That is not the only... What about saliva?
Then they touched something.
What about saliva?
Then they touched something, you touched that, and then you touched your mouth.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what might have...
Or your eyes.
Well, you wash your hands. I wash my hands after every time.
But how did you get it?
Well, you flush the handle. Maybe. Because you flush the handle before you wash your hands.
Butt to hand to mouth. We were both victims of butt to hand to mouth.
Why would you even tell that? That's
because
gross.
that's how it's transferred. So the public service announcement is to wash your hands.
But what about when you flush?
With hot water and soap.
Doesn't matter.
All right.
So anyway, we went through our bucket list things, and here's what we realized is I failed horribly. I had, let me turn to the page. We keep the same bucket list we've done for years. I had 15 things. I completed 2.
Wow.
You had 16 things, and you completed all but 1. You completed all but 1, 2.
Yeah, pretty good for me. And I didn't have I didn't have layups on there. Go on a guy's fishing trip. Check. Get a tattoo on my left arm. Check. Learn iMovie. Get good. Didn't happen. Run a 5K.
So you missed the 3, so you didn't do.
Run a 5K or 10K. Didn't happen. Take the boys to a football game. Check. Go to a city I've never been to. Check. Travel to another country. Check. Read 3 books. Check. No, I had a fitness goal. Didn't happen. Take Brooke on at least 3 dates. Check. And then I had some professional stuff. I got all of those.
Podcast,
with the podcast, I got all of those.
Me. Oh, man. The only 2 that I did was declutter the closet and kitchen and
so failed.
set up a Like It to Know It, which I set it up, but I don't ever do it. There's so many things that I did not do. It's not even worth going through the list. It's bad. It's really bad.
Okay, so
I was being overambitious. Even when I was writing the list, I knew I was even being ambitious with it.
So what are you going to do in 19?
This year, I made a less ambitious list for our bucket list. We try not to call them resolutions because everybody sets up resolutions and fails. But then again, when I look at my list, the majority of them are more like resolutions than bucket lists. Going on a guy's fishing trip, that is a bucket list, not a resolution.
Right, a resolution is get more organized.
Right.
That's not a bucket list item. A bucket list item would be travel to a city that I've never been to.
Right.
Like I want to go to Boston. That's a bucket list item.
My bucket list is a little mushy because I kind of bleed over with resolutions. The true bucket list stuff for me, I guess would be to do our wills.
Whoa. Why do you want to do that? Why do you want to do those so fast all of a sudden?
We have not done a will.
Okay.
Alan, we need to do wills.
No, I know. I know we do.
That is like, we have to get that done.
Yeah, I know. It's like
that is irresponsible of us. We have life insurance policies. We do not have wills. That is something we have to do.
I'm worth more dead than alive. Okay.
But I'm talking about our wills.
Right.
That's different than a life insurance policy.
Yes, I know.
I want to take a couple of trips with the kids, like 2 trips with the kids. They're really on. I want to take a trip with my best friend, Tommy Jean.
Oh, that's a good one.
And I want to take a trip with my mother. My mother's still young enough. Yeah, still strong enough and young enough to travel. Before I was married and before I had Emma Kelly, I used to take mother-daughter trips with my mother. And we wouldn't go to places that were really crazy. We'd go to places like in the United States we'd never been before. Mm-hmm. The first one we went to was Cozumel, Mexico. That was outside of the United States. But I'd never been to Mexico at that point. And we went snorkeling and did some really wonderful things. We went to Washington, D.C. together. We went to San Francisco together. We went to Los Angeles together. Mm-hmm. So I would like to do another mother-daughter trip with her.
Okay.
I want to find a new church home.
Yeah.
We had some things happen and we need to find a new church home.
Kind of a resolution.
Is that a bucket list or
It's kind of a resolution.
Okay.
Not really a bucket list.
See my Aunt Velma. I want to go see her this year.
You've seen her before, so
But I haven't seen
not
her
that that's not
year.
important, but
I haven't seen her all this past year.
I understand, but what I'm saying is there's a difference between a to-do list and a bucket list.
Well, then some of your stuff would be like bucket lists and to-do lists too.
Yeah. Yeah, some of mine
Some
are.
of them do bleed over.
They do bleed over, but some of my...
So bucket lists, I think we've lost sight of what a bucket list
Some of my
truly
bucket
is.
list items here are go on a family vacation out of state. That's one that I want us to all do. I got another one. I did this year, but I think it's important to do it every year with my boys. Go to a sporting event with the boys. They just love that. And another really important one are going on daddy-daughter dates. That's kind of like Kelly's saying, it's more of a to-do resolution. Yeah. But a bucket list item I have, and I've never done it before, is to go on a slingshot group ride, like down to Austin, or my friend Patrick, he tried to get me to go up to South Dakota for the Sturgis rally last year, but maybe someday I could.
Well, maybe you'll do that while I go on a trip with either my mother or my friend.
Yeah, maybe so. And then I got some others there, but they're more like resolutions. But, you know, the standing ones for me are always go to a city that I've never been to, but because when you get old, hopefully you will have been to all the places that you always
so
wanted
far
to see.
we've done that, and we're going to do that this year.
Yeah, and then the vacation out of state, and then the slingshot group ride. But
That's
man,
more bucket list
I had a
stuff.
big year this year. I did, like Kelly said, I had 16 of them, and I did 13 of my 16.
Yeah.
So I did pretty well.
I failed.
Well, it's okay, bud.
But bucket lists over resolutions. But then again, like I said, mine are more like to-do lists
Yeah.
instead of bucket
Well, make a
lists.
bucket list then. It's not too
There's
late.
not really, like, my thing is, there's not really a lot I want to do. Is that bad?
So if you
It's
were
like, there's not like I want to see something like I'd like to go to Italy eventually.
well, there you go. That's a bucket list.
But I don't necessarily want to do it this year.
Well, it doesn't have to be this year.
But then it's
could
not a
be
bucket list
yeah,
item.
it is. You can make it a 5-year or a 10-year bucket list.
So I
we
need
make
to do-
1 year, but
we
you can
1 year
make it a
bucket list.
5-year or a 10-year.
I want to go to Italy eventually.
Okay. Because
That's about it. Oh, Canada. I'd like to go to Canada eventually.
good eye, mate. Because think
Man.
about if you were on your deathbed. Think about all the things that you wish you had done.
Yeah.
Put yourself in that position.
Italy and Canada. That's about it.
If you're on your deathbed and you're laying there, well, doggone it, I wish I'd gone to Italy. Too late.
So here's the thing.
Too late.
But the thing is, I've done a lot of really cool stuff. Because of my career, I've already done a lot of cool stuff.
Well, you hadn't done it all.
I haven't done it all, but it's like a lot of stuff I don't, what's left?
Are you
wanna go
kidding
to-
me?
That I want to do.
Oh, well. I bet if you brainstormed it for a while, you'd come up with a bunch of things.
Well, I'd like to go to Italy maybe. I'm talking myself out of it. In Canada, because I've never been there.
Why are you trying
And
to
it's
talk?
right
why
there.
are you trying to talk yourself out of having a bucket list?
Because I'm talking myself out of failure.
Oh, okay. Well,
But as long as I'm tagging along with you on your bucket list, I'll get a lot of stuff done.
yeah, you can just come on with me to the slingshot group ride.
I don't want to do that. But we'll go to a different city together.
Yeah, probably will.
We got to pick one. Maybe it'll be in Canada.
I love Canada. I've been to Canada many
Where
times.
have you been in Canada?
I've been everywhere in Canada.
Where?
Been to Vancouver. I've been to Toronto. I've been to Winnipeg. I've been to.
Is it with your old job?
Yeah, I've been to. Hold on. Toronto, Winnipeg,
Ontario.
Vancouver.
Is that one?
Yeah. Well, I've been all around Toronto. It's a huge area. A lot of different places around Ontario.
Winnipeg.
Winnipeg is there's nothing in Winnipeg.
Really?
No, it's
I wanna go to
flatter. It's
Vancouver.
flatter in Texas. Vancouver's
I
beautiful.
want to go to Vancouver. And
Yeah.
it's a lot like Seattle, I've heard.
Oh, it is beautiful. You get off the plane and it smells like evergreen.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
Let's do that.
Beautiful scenery. It's awesome. Okay, babe, we got one more business to take care of, and then we're going to
Is there
finish.
anything else on our list that we need to get to on our first podcast of 2019?
Yes, we have 2 more things. So why don't you do that?
Well,
Or we can do
Stamps.com
that.
has been with us for forever, and you want a New Year's resolution, you can actually stop going to the post office to send your letters and packages when you don't have to do that anymore. You can do everything on demand, including mailing packages and letters. So use Stamps.com instead. We love Stamps.com. It makes our lives a lot easier. And just the thing we love about it is it brings all the amazing services of the U.S. Postal Services right to our computer. It's faster. It's more convenient. You just use your computer to print official U.S. postage for any letter, any package, any class of mail, anywhere you want to send it. And then the beauty of it, the mail carrier picks it up for you. So you don't have to lug it all to the post office ever again. No more hassles. And Stamps.com also has discounted postage rates you can't even get at the post office. I just heard that the postage rates are getting ready to go up again. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Sometime this year. So if you want to save even more money, Stamps.com is the way to go. And right now you can enjoy the Stamps.com service with a special offer that includes a 4-week trial plus postage and a digital scale.
So start the new year off right, babe. Go to Stamps.com, click the microphone at the top of the homepage, type in sandwich. That's Stamps.com, enter sandwich.
Thank you, Stamps.com, a longtime supporter
They really are.
of a sandwich and some lovin'.
Love Stamps.com. Okay, we got two things to talk about here, and we'll bring it home.
Wrap it up.
Bring it home for Jerome. Okay, so Kelly and I want to start giving a little more back to our podcast listeners. We did a giveaway at the end of last year.
It was fun.
For the New Year's Eve tickets, and we gave away a lot of prizes. We thought that was a lot of fun. We want to start doing that a little more frequently here in 2019. So I think the first thing we're going to do here in the first part of the year, the first 3 months of the year, we're going to ask you if you want to enter this contest. And the contest will be for, are we giving away fabulous jewelry? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, here's the thing. I have a really great job. I do this podcast and I also work in radio. And I get things, because people hope we talk about their products and, post them on social media and things. Well, here's the thing. I'd love to share that with the listeners when I can. And Erimish, I don't know if you follow me on social media, you saw they sent me this beautiful box full of all these gorgeous bracelets last year. And I would like to share that with some of our podcast listeners. These are bracelet stacks. If you go to erimish.com, you can see what I'm talking about. These bracelet stacks are between usually $45 and $90, depending on the stack you choose. Beautiful, beautiful stacks. And I'd like to share those with our podcast family.
Yeah, they're really pretty. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to run a contest for the first 3 months of the year. So what you do, if you listen to the podcast, and hopefully you're loving it, go to iTunes. Most of you listen on iTunes. I know some of you listen on Google Podcasts, but I know most of you listen on iTunes. Leave us a review on iTunes, and then all you have to do is screen grab your review and then email it to us. And that will enter you in the contest.
It'll be a random drawing.
And then we'll draw randomly to give away the Erimish bracelets. But you send that screen grab of your review, send it to podcast@kellyandallen.com. And then at the end of End of March, we'll do the first drawing, or end of February, do the first drawing?
It's not going to be that long. Let's do the end of February.
Okay, first 2 months. So we'll collect reviews for the first 2 months of the year. At the end of February, we'll give away our first Erimish bracelet.
Yeah, and they're beautiful. And it'd be, I was going to say if we did it earlier, we could do it for Valentine's Day, but that's okay. We can do it. We'll do the cutoff for this first contest the end of February.
Yeah, and let me not, I don't want to limit it to just iTunes. I mentioned iTunes because I'm familiar with that. If you use Google Podcast and
there's reviews there too?
I don't know, but if there's a way for you to leave a review on Google Podcast, screen grab that and send it to us. It doesn't matter what you use. We just want you to, if you like the podcast, get out there, leave us a review. Screen grab it so we can see that you did it. Email it to podcast@kellyandallen.com. And then, you'll be in the drawing for the Erimish bracelet.
Okay, it's KELLIE and ALLEN.com. Podcast@kellyandallen.com. Easy enough. And they're beautiful bracelets. You're really going to be excited to get those. And we'll have more stuff to give away throughout the year.
Okay, and then the final thing we'll talk about, and then we will be on our merry way, is
the family vacation. Are we going to read letters? Or
no,
we don't save that?
We don't have time, babe.
Oh my God, we talked that long?
Yep. Okay, so in 2019, Kelly and I are going on a vacation, and we're inviting our podcast listeners to go with us.
And we've had so many of you sign up so far. We're so excited.
So far, we've already had people book their trip, but this is going to happen in July of 2019, this year. It's going to be the week of July the 8th at a resort called the Valentin Imperial in Mexico.
Alan and I went last year and loved it.
It's beautiful. Beautiful, great food, beautiful beach, beautiful pool.
We had so much fun riding the waves. It was just the most beautiful experience.
Now, you can come with us on this trip if you'd like by calling our travel agent. Her name is Judy. How do you pronounce Judy's last name? Nuri? And her number is 214-363-8800. All of this information is on kellyandallen.com/vacation, but the package is $800 per person, and you can hold it with a $50 deposit per person.
This is just for the hotel.
Just for the hotel. Now, this is an all-inclusive, all-adults experience.
Yes.
So $800, and this is for 4 nights. That's a good deal.
It is.
That's a real good deal.
It's really good because it's all you can eat, all you can drink. The room's included, and it's a beautiful resort.
Can we take credit for getting them that good deal? Take a little credit.
Okay. And Judy can also help you. A lot of, sometimes people want to book their own airfare. That's fine, but Judy can also help you and she'll probably save you some money. I remember one time I was trying to travel to Vegas, and I was like, I can't do it. She got me air and hotel cheaper than I could get just hotel on my own. She's really good at getting you good deals. So check for Judy if you need airfare help with that as well. But this is the price we're giving you is just for the resort itself.
Yeah.
It does include the transfer from the hotel the airport to the hotel.
Oh,
too.
yeah. That includes
transfers.
What am I trying to say? Transportation to and from the hotel. But Again, go to kellyanallen.com/vacation. There's links to Judy's email. There's a link to the Valentin Imperial, so you can check it out online. And come join us because space is limited. This isn't going to be like we can take 100 couples. I mean, it's going to sell out at some point. So if you do want to go, I encourage you to get out there.
We're very, very excited that so many of you have already signed up. But we only have a limited amount of rooms they've set aside for us. We're going to have a special cocktail reception, I think, on the Wednesday night. We're there. Right. Alan and I are going the 8th through the 13th, but this package is for the 9th through the 13th that Judy has. You can stay longer, stay shorter. You can do what you want to do. But the price we're giving you is for the 9th through the 13th of July. But you can work with Judy on making that work for your schedule a little bit better.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But Wednesday night is when we're going to shoot to do the cocktail reception for all of our podcast listeners.
Yeah,
is that what we're hoping
that's
for?
That's what we're shooting for. But every night's a cocktail night at an inclusive resort. But
but the organized
the organized deal will be probably that Wednesday.
It's going to be so fun.
That's going to be a lot of fun. It's hard to think about summer vacation when you're freezing right now in early January, but it's going to be here quick.
Well, you were thinking about it today when you ordered that French onion soup with no crouton.
Tell you what.
No crouton, please.
See, I'm still being besmirched.
Hold the crouton.
See, you can besmirch me like that, but I can't tell your story.
That's a little different.
No, it's
honey.
not.
It's a lot different. Please.
I really wish you'd tell the whole story. It is so funny. You
basically told it. It's not funny.
It is so funny. You
told it.
We were both laughing about that.
No, we weren't. I was laughing in embarrassment.
You're disappointing many podcast listeners right now.
Here's me laughing like, honey, thank you so much for not making me feel bad about this. That was me laughing.
Okay. Well,
I think people figured it out.
We're going to have to agree to disagree.
They get it.
That's what we do.
They get it.
That's what we do.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I think we're going to have to save our movie reviews for next time.
Oh my gosh, there's so much we did not get to.
Well, you know what? Like you said, we've got 52 weeks in the year. We do 2 podcasts a week, so you can easily do the math there, babe. We got 100 plus more podcasts to talk about that stuff.
All right. Man, we just didn't get to a lot of stuff we wanted to get to today. We have letters from you. By the way, if there's a letter, anything you want to submit, go to kellyanddallen.com. There's so much stuff there. I actually blogged. I'm going to try to do better about blogging more. A lot of women have been asking me about my skincare routine, what I do. And I said, I promise you I'm going to get a skincare blog up there. I'm going to do that in January. I'm going to do that in the month of January. Absolutely 100% I'm going to do that.
That's a good one. That's a good resolution. And, another thing, I'm just kind of thinking of things that we're going to talk about in the upcoming episodes, but we're going to talk about finances either next time or the time after, because we got a really great letter, and I jotted down a bunch of notes about finances and investing. I'm not an investment expert, but there are certain things that I've learned over the years that I thought would be good to share.
We could also ask our financial guy for some tidbits.
Love our financial guy.
We do love him. He's so fun.
He is so great.
He would love to be a guest on the podcast.
You think he would?
Yeah.
He could, yeah. I wonder if he'd give financial advice. I bet his company wouldn't let him do that.
I bet when we ask him.
He could.
Let's ask him.
Okay, we'll ask him. All right, guys. Well, this has been fun, babe. I love you desperately.
Love you.
I think we're off to a fast start in 2019.
We're off to a start. Hey, only 51 more weeks to go, people.
Yeah. Got to start Christmas shopping pretty soon. All right, babe. Well, thanks for being on this podcast with me, and I'm sure we'll do this again real soon. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well,
like Monday.
Yeah. Well, in the immortal words of the great Keanu Reeves, life is good when you have a good sandwich